brilliant players. They could play anything. My name is Suzanne Ferguson. I'm a retired American literature professor and academic administrator. My most recent job before I retired was at Case Western Reserve University in Cleveland. I've been very active in the Viola da Gamba Society of America, where I met Larry Lipnik.
My name is Wendy Steiner, and I was, before I retired, a professor of English literature at the University of Pennsylvania. I directed the Penn Humanities Forum, and one of the groups that I invited under those auspices was Parthenia.
The reason we're talking to each other today is that we found out through a member of Parthenia, Larry Lipnik, that we were both very interested in early music and in Parthenia. How did you get involved with early music?
When I was a little kid in school, I played recorder, and so I thought maybe I should take recorder lessons because I really wanted this to be in my life.
So your second teacher was Larry Lipnik.
He was, and he has been an amazing teacher to have, as I'm sure he has been for you. He and the rest of Parthenia played in my first two operas, and I go to a summer week-long workshop in the Adirondacks that he runs, and I've done that since 2007.
I was a rising junior in college when I first heard what a recorder was. I asked one of my dorm mates, what are you here for? I'm here to sing in the choir. And she said, I play the recorder. And that just gobsmacked me. I mean, I thought, what is she talking about? So, of course, I did look it up. And I took up the recorder, and I played the recorder for many years. I felt myself well enough along that I dared to sign up for the Viola da Gamba Society's conclave. The teachers and the other viol players, they'll take you wherever you are and help you along. Now, Larry was very young in 1980, and he didn't start teaching, I think, until the late 80s. But Roz Morley had been one of the first teachers, and Roz, of course, is one of the founding members with Larry and Lisa Terry and Bev Hall of Parthenia. I had been taking classes with Roz. Bev doesn't teach, but the other three are all just extraordinary teachers in their way. Tell me more about operas. I mean, you're a person who 20 years ago could barely read music, but you just spontaneously began writing librettos.
I was subbing for a professor who got sick and who was teaching an introduction to great English poets. And that went from Chaucer, it was the first half of the course, it went from Chaucer to, Donne. So I had to quickly come up with a syllabus, and I remembered from graduate school The Wife of Bath, so I put her tale on the syllabus. This tango started forming in my head. I'm not kidding, it really did. And pretty soon I realized I was writing an opera libretto.
How did Parthenia become a part of it?
We needed strings, we needed early strings. I was taking lessons with Larry, and so I asked him if Parthenia would want to be part of it. And P. Thoreau, the Renaissance Wind Band in Philadelphia, was part of it. And there, the orchestra had 20 people. There were modern instrumentalists, too, for the modern pieces.
One of the things that I like about Parthenia, they commission contemporary pieces for their group. That is, it's very clear that they think, the music of now is something that they have a responsibility to, and often it turns out to be very exciting. The thing I think of, and I was lucky enough to hear it in its premiere, is the Will Ayton. I guess it's a cantata, but it has spoken parts. The piece called A Reliquary for William Blake. It's astonishing, not just poems, but little things that Blake wrote down in his notebooks. I just love in Parthenia that they play this very serious and complicated music, but the fun shines through so often.
Not only that, early music consorts generally don't use conductors. And there is, that's politically, it seems to me very nice, even though obviously I wouldn't want to see a symphony orchestra without a conductor. But the idea of everybody as being an equal partner, as it were, in the music making, and the directing of it coming from the communication that goes on among the players, rather than everybody looking toward a single figure who tells everybody what to do. That's one of the nice things.